Hello everybody, Organic Granny here, also known as Lori, with my friend Gay. Say hello, Gay.
Hello, Gay.
There we go. Long time no see. Sorry about that. No excuse. I have absolutely no excuse. It's not going to make any, so there. Reason we're doing this today is we have finishes, both Gay and myself, and actually it's probably a double Gay and a little bit of me on a finish. And I'll explain that in a minute. Gay may leave out of here in a minute, so we're gonna do the finishes first, and then I'll talk about what else we did, and we'll go through what I'm currently working on. So here we go. First off is Gay's sitting across from me, so I can't even turn the camera this time. All right, so Gay was over at the house and she was stitching on Not Forgotten Farm Family Tree. Let's see if we can do this without. There we go. So it's Not Forgotten Farm Family Tree. And she was sitting here and she was stitching away, and all of a sudden she said, like, I'm finished. And I said, oh, are you done? No, I'm just finished. And I said, well, what are you going to do with that? And she says, well, I'm just going to take it home. I'm going to throw it in a drawer. And I went, what? No. And I picked it up and I put it up against my wall and I said, this will look great in my house. And she said, fine, you finish it. So we have a finish. So here we go. And with a few changes, like she changed the color of the, tell what you all did.
Well, I changed the background to that mottled green. It was supposed to be on white Ada. It's on dyed green even weave. Very soft. I don't know what it's made out of.
Yeah, it's a very soft, I don't know, it's really hard to, we have a fly in here, don't get freaked out when you see it. It's a very soft, almost can't see the holes. Did we even do did we know how big this is? Was it 28 count? Did we decide? It's not written on anywhere on the edges.
No, I think it's 28 or 30.
Okay, 28 or 30. Okay, what else did you do?
Well,
you changed the color
changed the color of the letters and stuff. I didn't want them popping out, and put my initials there instead of the ones that were on the primitive thing.
Okay.
Which meant eliminating a branch with a leaf.
Okay. You made some changes to a bird.
On bird. Made him a shorter neck on this one. Chopped the top off of this one. Made longer legs because it looks like a
bird.
I've forgotten about the name of the bird.
I threw you into here, and I'm sorry. It's okay.
And left out some of the frillies on the top border.
So changes were made, and so then when I got a hold of it, I finished the border. I finished the top of the edge. I did the initials. I put Gay's initials. It's blowing it out a little bit here. There we go. I put Gay's initials and my initials, and I dated it. Hardly ever date anything. Don't hardly ever put my initials on anything, but we did. It was a combined effort. So here we have a finish. There was great rejoicing. So I'm going to next is frame this. It's a strange size. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to find a frame easily for it, but if not, we'll make one or do something. All right, so that was our combined finish with many changes.
Which are all right. You can change things. You can change things in a graph. Yeah.
To suit yourself. And I think the changes that were made were excellent. Wonderful choices. It will hang proudly on my wall. All right, so this then, again, Gay has a finish with absolutely no help from me. This is, this is again, Not Forgotten Farm. And this is Winter Fox. And this is the one, all of these we found at the last retreat that we went to in Marietta, Georgia. And this is where we purchased this. And did you purchase this fabric here? There? Or
Yes,
was this
it's a little, it's a couple shades lighter than that was originally done on.
Okay, so here is Gay's solo finish. And he is awesome. He is so great. Foxes are hot this year. So, excellent finish, beautifully done, and he is just fun, and I thoroughly enjoy him.
I'm making a pillow out of him.
Oh, you're going to make a pillow? Okay. Gay can sew. Right?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the backing material?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Just
excellent.
not
So
here.
you just got to do it. Okay. But he looks awesome. He is just awesome sauce. He is awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so that was our finishes. Gay has put up all her stuff because it's starting to get dark here. And so she will, if she flames out of here, it's because the sun is setting and she needs to go. But she took all her whips to the car. What else did you bring? That's all you worked on, wasn't it?
That's all I worked on here.
Okay,
yes.
that's all she worked on today.
Yeah.
Okay. So, then, while we're on the Not Forgotten Farm, we have what my current pool project is, and that is, again, Not Forgotten Farm, and this is Bird House. Again, from Not Forgotten Farm. This has been my pool project, and we haven't gone to the pool because it is scorchy, scorchy hot here in Georgia. But I have managed to make a little bit of progress on here. So we have a couple more birds done, and have put a dent in the house. And I got to remember how to do stitch in hand because I forgot my hoop the last time. So I didn't want to change the texture of the stitches by stitching on the building. So I just stitched one of the birds and it came out just fine. It was good practice. Okay. What else I have done? This is a work-in project that I am doing for a coworker. And this is, let's see if I can do this right. This is Alphaba. Oh, it's very glary. Okay, and I saw somebody else do this and I said, ooh, I must do that. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was. I'm very, very bad about that. I should pay attention really quick. Write it down. Keena's Cross Stitch. This is from an Etsy shop. It was a download PDF file. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. That's going to just blow out big time. Nope. Anyways, I will put a link down below for you, and it is,
Did you show that?
I will, Keena's Cross Stitch, and the PDF file is humongous on this thing. This is how far I've gotten. I have a couple more rows to go around her face. I have to finish around her eyes, and I have to finish around her mouth and in her nose. And then a lot of different kind of greens. I think, can we get in? It is lots and lots of pretty greens. This is very well done. It's a very well done chart. The problem is the black is charted, and it makes the file humongous. So I can't use my tablet. My iPad just almost wants to freeze up when I go from page to page. And I asked if the background could be removed, and it couldn't. So you can't see any grid lines, so it makes you very much, you start in one spot and then keep building on that area, because it's very hard to see the difference in the greens. But I'm really loving the chart. I'm really loving the piece, not fond of the chart. Okay, So, but I will leave a link below to that. All right, that's all I have been working on. Noah's sub got no love. My Haid got no love. Did not have good luck with my online purchases. Eventually they were successful. I had specifically asked if my stand was in stock. I was told that it was. I placed my order, and then I had to wait. I don't wait well. I would have just waited 6 weeks to place the order. But stuff happens, and it was not the shop's fault. It was the manufacturer had trouble getting a part. Happens. It just drove me nuts because I want instant gratification, and I hate standing in line, and so I had to wait. My other fiasco was I had seen Jessie Marie had shown a pattern out, one of her Mania projects. She had shown a picture, shown a chart out of one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines, and Just Cross Stitch magazine. It was the December 2015, so we're not talking about a whole long time ago. So I went to Amazon and I said, I found it really easy, placed my order. Are you running away?
Yeah, I'm running away.
Hi, Gay, I love you.
Love you too, love.
Okay, you want to hug my neck?
No. That puts me in view of that.
No. All right, drive safe.
You too.
Talk soon.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Derailed train of thought. Okay. So I had Jessie Marie, found the magazine, placed my order, and it came briskly. It was wonderful. I whipped open the envelope as I was at the post office and peeked inside, and I got the Christmas ornaments edition. This was not what I was wanting. I was wanting just the plain old, just cross stitch, December 2015, and instead I got the Christmas ornaments edition, which is okay, but it wasn't what I wanted. And I contacted the seller immediately, who said, "Oh, our bad. We don't have the other one. Just keep that one." And I went, "Oh, okay." So I did go through here, and I did find some stuff that, maybe someday I would do that. So it wasn't, it's like, but I didn't get what I wanted. So back to Amazon. So searched again. Here we go. Yep, found the magazine. Placed my order. Comes super quick. I'm at the post office. Zip open the envelope and went, I don't crochet. I had no idea how to crochet. So anyways, daughter-in-law is very thrilled that I accidentally got this, and I will gift it to her. And again, I contacted the seller. Seller said, "Oh, my bad. Don't send it back. Just keep it. I do have the other one. I'll send it to you." And I said, "Oh, goody, goody, goody." So I did eventually receive my Just Cross Stitch December 2015 edition. So here it is, and yes, it's here. Yay! All right, so what else did we do? Gay has already run off, but we did have a stitching, stitch in, stitch together, stitch get together, stitch together. Okay, I'll call it that. Back up in Kennesaw, and we had Dina, the half stitch cross stitch, and she came, and we had Janet, who went with us before. We had Stitching May, and she brought a friend, Kelly, and then it was me and Gay. So we had a nice little group again. It was more, there was not too much there was not too much ahead time, so, you know, it was really hard we didn't put the word out, and we're sorry, and it was just, we'll do better next time with a little bit of planning. Part of the problem is we have schedules that are changing, and we haven't yet determined, schedules yet to be determined, but we will do this again soon, and we will put the invite out for everybody. Let's see. I forgot to bring my stuff. Maybe it's here. Ah! Ha ha ha. Dina gave us scissor fobs. I've never owned one of these, but that's so pretty and sparkly and in peaches, and that is just gorgeous. So she gave all of us one of these, and then at the previous get-together, it's been so long, I've had 2 get-togethers, but I haven't done a video. Sorry about that, guys. Janet had made us little scissor cases. So I really have well-kept scissors now. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? And she also gifted me a little Orts bag made out of the same material as this. Very cute. And I'm sorry it is not with me, and I apologize because I didn't plan that part, this part of it. But very well done. Very nice. Thank you, ladies. Thank you both. Let's see. So I will let Dina tell you about what she was working on, and Stitching May tell you about what she was working on. Megan's friend Kelly she's, so, you know, what do you like to work on? And she said, I mean, she rattled off 4 manufacturers, and I mentally went, oh my goodness, they're full coverage pieces. She said, I know she said Haid. I know she said Tilton Crafts. I think she said Mystic Stitch. And she possibly said another one that my brain went, wow, these are all full coverage pieces. And she said, I mean, woman's got magic concentration, because we all sat around chattering and, you know, ebbing and flow of conversation. And she worked on this piece, and never once did I hear her go, oh, I made a mistake. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And I had never seen a full coverage piece with the Krennic, the sparkly Krennic in it. And it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it was beautiful, beautiful stitching. And so that was really a joy. But she does full coverage pieces, and she takes them out in public, and she concentrates, and she makes them. She doesn't make errors. It's like, wow, superwoman, super stitcher. I will say Dina did bring one of her mirrors. Sweetheart.
Yes.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi. I'm recording.
Stop. Oh.
I can't. Are you okay? Are you damaged?
Mosquito bit.
Well, we have cream for that.
Where?
In the bathroom, on the back of the counter. Okay. This is why I record at 3 o'clock in the morning. Where did Dina. Okay, she had brought a piece where she had done the 1/1 skin on a mirror, and it was beautiful. It was very nicely done, and we talked about, you know, the 1/1 skin and how much longer it takes to actually do something like that. But the piece was absolutely beautiful. So everybody brought something to work on, and fun was had by all. Or at least I had a good time, and Gay had a good time. I hope everybody else had a good time. Let's see, and then we, some of us went out to dinner afterwards, and we all made it home after traffic let out. So it was a fun time. Let's see, I didn't do any buying. I think you basically saw what I've been buying. I just did the magazines, and I will do a separate video on my, what I purchased was a Needlework System 4 table slash lap stand. And so I will do a separate video for that. So it's a standalone thing. I think I'm going to stop the video here because Dearest is standing here like he wants to say something else to me. And so what I'll do is maybe I'll do a tag video after all this and after the Needlework System 4, and I swear I'm missing something else, but I wouldn't tell you about it anyways because he's standing here. All right, y'all take care. We'll talk soon. I'll try not to let it go as long as it did, and I apologize. And thank you, all my subscribers, for hanging in with me, and welcome all my new subscribers. And but I apologize. It was long overdue, and I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, we will talk again soon, and be on the lookout for the Needlework System 4 I have that table stand. All right, talk later. Take care. Bye.